Good day, ladies and gents. We have some big news today. So, Nikita tweeted this morning that EFT will be available on Steam soon, and there is a lot of things I have to go through regarding this. I made a small list of what we have to talk about. There's some good things and bad things, and I'm gonna talk about them, explain them. There's also a new thread available on Reddit regarding the Steam release. So yeah, we have a lot of things to discuss. But right before we start, let me quickly talk about GearUp. That's the app I've been using to play Tarkov, get lower ping, and be able to connect to more servers. Because right now, a lot of servers are empty, and if you want to get more players, if you want to get fast matchmaking, you have to connect to different regions. And GearUp lowers your ping and allows you to play on different servers. So it works pretty easily. You just open the app and you click connect, and that's it. You click one button and that's it. So it's that simple. You click one button, and as you can see, some of my servers are getting ping of, like, let's say 67 on EU North and 188 on Singapore, 300 on Korea. And once GearUp is connected, here we go, it connected. On top of that, it also shows you which server you play on. So if you have a stable an unstable connection on the server, or you die to a cheater, you see which server in specific you play on, so you can disable it in the settings. And as you can see, my ping is much lower. It allows me to connect to more regions. I can select a few different regions and get really fast matchmaking. So it's very handy. And on top of that, if you're new to the GearUp, you can go to the main menu right here, click on the code coupon, enter Axel, just like my name, redeem it, and you will get a free trial. So you can try the app for free, see if it works for you, see if you like it. And yeah, it's that simple. So feel free to get the app. You can click the link in the description below or in the comments, and you'll receive a discount. So yeah, enjoy the GearUp. And we are moving on to the news now. So the Steam release is big, but some people think it's bigger than it truly is, and I will explain why. So let's go through the list. First of all, let's talk about Steam servers. Some people think that once BSG goes to Steam, we're gonna play on Steam servers, and Tarkov is gonna run on Steam servers. Therefore, we're gonna get like really good connection, really good servers. But not really. A lot of games that are on Steam, they use their own servers. Only some of them are running on the Steam provided servers. So that doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna get better servers. Secondly, let's talk about Steam encryption. This is an interesting thing because Steam does provide some sort of encryption for servers, for VoIP. So in other words, that encryption will close a lot of cheats. And it's actually, I think it's available for free if you use Steam servers. Will BSG go with that? I don't know, but if they do, we will see less cheats, we will see less cheaters, because a lot of the cheats will be stopped on the server side. That'd be nice to see if it actually happens. Then let's talk about Steam Audio. Steam Audio is developed and owned by Steam, by Valve, and we've had Steam Audio in the game in the past. I don't know if BSG thought of moving to Steam Audio on the release, especially with how much they worked on the Oculus Audio. I personally still think that the most recent version of Steam Audio that we had in 2021, or whenever BSG got rid of it, I think that Steam Audio is still better than the current version of Oculus. It wasn't perfect. Steam Audio was a little bit buggy on the stairs, like, you know, when the stairs were twirly, like you would go up, left, those areas were a bit buggy, but other than that, there was no problems with Steam Audio. It used to eat a lot of FPS, but BSG fixed it. So in my opinion, Steam Audio is superior to the Oculus Audio. Another thing is that Steam does take 30% cut from the game, so if BSG sell the game on Steam, let's say for $100 or like $50 for the base price, Steam will be taking 30% of that, and BSG will be making 30% less. I don't know how they're gonna motivate people to buy the game through their own website. Maybe you're gonna get some sort of clothing if you buy through their own website, because I think based on the Steam contract, you cannot list the game cheaper on your own website. So if the game is being sold for $100 on Steam, you cannot list it for, like, let's say $90 on your own website. So people will buy it on your website, and you wouldn't have to pay Steam 30% commission. You cannot do that. The games must be the same price on Steam and on your website, which is an interesting thing. So yeah. Another thing is Steam Charts. Steam Charts is a website that provides a lot of information. For example, if you're interested, let's say you're interested about Counter-Strike, CS2, Steam Charts, you can go here, and there's a lot of information available. How many people are playing, how many people launch the game. You can see when the updates are happening. There's another website called SteamDB. But yeah, you have like companies I think have to publish updates and you can see how many people are playing at the moment, and BG been very secretive regarding how many people play the game. We can never see those numbers. Like right here you see how many people log into CS, how many people playing now. Like right now there's 1.3 million people playing. But yeah, so BG will have to provide this data, but only for people that log in through Steam. So the online we're gonna see is only people playing on Steam. It's not gonna count people playing from the Epic Store or from the original Battle State Games launcher. Still, that info is going to be interesting to see because it's going to provide some sort of feedback to different patches, different updates that are coming in the future. And yeah, I'm not sure, but I think companies also have to publish information regarding patches or something on SteamDB. I'm not too sure how this works, but yeah, this is an interesting thing that comes with Steam as well. All right, another thing is that you can refund the game on Steam within 2 hours of playing. So let's say you're really, really passionate about the game, you buy it, there's a game, Escape from Tarkov, good game by the way. You buy it, you play it, you don't have fun. Within 2 hours, you can actually refund the game. And you don't even need to explain why. You literally say, I don't like the game, refund it, Steam gives you the money back. It's a good thing in my opinion because that's customer friendly. If you play the game and it's buggy, you just refund it, no hassle. However, it provides a bad loophole for cheats. I'm not really sure how it's going to work out, but let's say cheater creates a brand new Steam account. They buy EFT, they cheat for 2 hours, they transfer all the money to a different account using Flea Market, let's say, or just dropping it in raid, and then they refund the game on Steam and create a new Steam account and buy the game once again. Like, yeah, there's a problem of like having to get a new credit card once in a while, blah, 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 but it's going to happen. So how will BSG focus on that? I don't know, because it can become a more or less bigger problem sooner rather than later, especially in the release. So we'll see how BSG gonna tackle that. Next topic is connection with BSG accounts. So a lot of people were wondering if you can play on Steam if you already have Tarkov, if you bought it from the original EFT website. The thing is, you can go to games on Steam, here, games, add a non-Steam game to my library. You can add Tarkov right now to your Steam library if you want to. Will you be able to play game from Steam like from the usual library like this? I don't know. However, there is a connection on BSG website. If you go to profile.tarkov.com, you can connect your account to Epic's games, and sooner you'll be able to connect it to Steam. Will you be able to play Tarkov from Steam if you connect it here without buying it once again? I actually don't know. So this is something to follow. This is something to see in the future. And one of the last topics is reviews. Steam has game reviews and they do not delete them. So if you go to the Steam reviews to a game, where are the reviews? Where are the reviews, chat? Is it even out? Coming soon, it's not out. But yeah, you can go to the game's reviews and see what people say. And on top of that, you can see what kind of reviews people are doing. So for example, CS is very positive. And a lot of people on Tarkov Reddit are saying reviews are going to be fire. Years of anger accumulated over the years will release on this review page. Mixed reviews, which is like 50-60% of players enjoying the game, is the best this game will get, and this might be out of reach. I honestly don't know what's going to happen because first of all, you need to buy the game on Steam to leave the review. And yeah, you can obviously buy the game, leave the review, and refund it, and the review is still gonna stay. However, yeah, I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. I would say we should, like, if we leave reviews, we should leave reviews based on the 1.0. Like, even though beta had a lot of bugs, if those bugs get fixed in 1.0, we shouldn't complain about them in the reviews. But if the bugs and the cheaters are to stay, I think it's fair to complain in the reviews. It's that simple. Judge the game on when it's released. So yeah, reviews are going to be interesting. I am excited to myself to see what they are. Definitely review bombing, kind of pointless in my opinion. If the game is actually good when 1.0 hits, if the queues are fast, if there isn't like too many bugs, if there is no server disconnects, I'd say it's pretty fair. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. BSG definitely will make money by selling the game on Steam, but I don't personally think it's going to influence the player base much. It's not like we have, let's say, 50,000... That's very generous, but let's say we have 50,000 concurrent players right now in Tarkov. And I don't think Steam is gonna like double or triple it. I think Steam is gonna contribute to like 5, maybe less % of the player base. maybe like 5, maybe like 10%. So yeah, don't have your hopes too high for Steam to make the game blow up. It will definitely help. However, yeah, I think I shared all the news I wanted to share about this team. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, ladies and gents. Bye-bye.